Whew. Dobre rano, everybody. Good morning. Hello. How are all y'all? Happy weekend. Let's get back to the shop in Strange Antiquities. Strange Antiquities. Welcome back, everybody. Good to see you all here. Day 4 on this bad boy. This game's damn good, man. I love it. All right, I'm going to jump back in. Uno momento, por favor. Cool. I like it. Cool. All right, let's see. This one, that one. Okay, let's do this, that. Okay, and the other. Perfect. Takes a lot to get this stream working. Certain games are a little tougher than others to like get going, but I think this will work. Ah, there it is. Cool. Whew, that was a close one. I thought we were gonna have to go play Chinatown Detective Agency or something for the 3rd time. What's up, Matt? Welcome back, Sergeant Dog. Rod, good to see you. And Animander, Chris, welcome everybody. Arctic J, hello everyone. Good morning. All right, let's jump back into our save and pick up where we left off. Day, 12? Day 12, yes. Yeah. Oh boy. The game's been getting better and better. Oh yeah, we gotta make a decision here. The people are afraid, and they're right to be, but it's too late for them. They are of no use to us, but you might be. Prove yourself, and perhaps Holgar will deem you worth saving. I require an object to steady my restless congregation and remind them why I am the one to lead us through this turbulent time. They respect strength and power above all else. All right, so Morgan's Folly or Fortinance. Kitty's sleeping, he won't knock the book off. Okay, let's try a Fortinance. Find out what that is. Can enhance physical strength or restore strength that has been sapped, whether by exertion or by hex, made of stone and iron. Usually take the form of a small totem. I think I already know what that one is. Is it this one? Gold, no. We're going to identify and then decide. Okay, so it was iron and stone. Stone or iron, it said. And small. That's limestone specifically. That's gonna be something for the end game there. You caught a live stream? Welcome. I don't see anything that's stone or metal. I think I'm looking for something that's plain and boring. Stone, gold, and wood. Alright, let's go on to the other one. Morgan's Folly, then. Good morning, BK. Morgan's Folly symbol could be revealed to induce a trance-like state in anyone who casts their eye upon it, making them open to suggestibility. Precautions should be taken against unwittingly looking upon the hidden symbol for too long. The hidden symbol. So there's hidden symbol that makes them open to suggestibility. Trance-like state. Suggestibility. Maybe weakness, but that could be physical weakness. Or deception, maybe. Maybe deception. That was blessing. Staring at the symbol makes my head swim. And that's a symbol that looks like a smaller square below a square. Hypnosis. Ah. That's probably what we're looking for right there. That's Morgan's Folly, I believe. That seems like it could be it. Okay. Gold and bronze. Bone. Clay, gold. What's that symbol? Paralysis. So we need a symbol of strength, I think, for her, and that symbol is... It's an X with a square above it. An X with a square above it. Is it marked? Stone or iron in the form of a small totem. Wait, that's the... Wait a minute. That is the symbol for strength. The X with the small square is this, but it's just made of gold. That is made of stone as a totem, but it's got a gold outlining. So that there is the symbol. That's it. I don't know if I want to give her that one. So one is to make her really strong, or one is to make her hypnotize people, and I think she doesn't exactly say what she wants. I think I'll give her the one for strength, but this is called Fortunance. Okay. So hypnotizing people, probably not great. We'll go with Fortunance, I think. I don't know, I could regret this, but we'll see. Item bears the symbol of strength, made of stone. Also, it's a small totem, like she said. Tormund's Bane. These could be rolled along the tongue to cure Tormund's paralysis, or worn about the neck to protect against the curse. Like most items that ward against curses, they emit a Durnic field pattern. Goodbye, ma'am. Oh, that was the end of the day. Kitty. Can I ring the bell? Mama. Ah, hello, Lady Casca. Welcome back. Good to see you. End of day 12. The rider's partner was less fortunate. They found his frozen body a week later. Frozen body? Was winter? Interesting. Oh yeah. That is a... It looks like me. I am marked by Jupiter. The kitty? Or, wait, a room in the house. That's a room in the mansion. Jupiter is... Jupiter looks like a 2 and a 4. 10. That room there. The mark of Jupiter on my map leads me to a square room on the ground floor. Other than intriguing torn note there, it doesn't seem to be anything of interest until I notice that the bookshelf is mounted on a runner and can slide to one side. I push it, and it glides easily, revealing a hidden recess in the wall behind it. Oh my god. The castle vaults can be opened by gold that okay, that's part 2 of that note. Ooh, castle vaults. Oh, what is this? Black gemstone with bronze snakes. Okay. Sneaky snake. The castle vaults are blocked by a diurnic seal. It can be opened by any object made from silver or gold that produces a diurnic field. Castle vaults, okay. Alright, diurnic field. That one, of the day, okay. So diamond at the bottom, circle in the middle and top. That does appear to be right. It's a gold object that has to produce that thing. It's got to be 2 circles. Is that right? Let me try something else, not that. Okay. Well, it could be that then, the death symbol thing. Let's give that a shot. To the vaults. The vaults are blocked by a large iron door. It has no handle or keyhole and does not give in the slightest when I push against it. I realize that it's been thematically sealed, but that's not much help. It's not clear what I need to open it. The door slides open without a sound, as though it has been kept well oiled over the years. Behind it, I find a large natural cavern that extends into the rock beneath the castle. Somewhat disappointingly, the walls are lined with racks of whiskey bottles. Disappointing. Take a couple of those home just for research. Instead of the rows of artifacts that I was picturing. When I show Edmund, he is delighted and he spends some time examining the dusty shelves. It's not long before he makes a find that I'm surprised I missed. I return to the shop with a spring in my step and a curious item that demands further study. Ooh, oh, those are seasons. Oh, egg. Oh, hard-boiled egg. Hell yeah. And a donut, tea leaf, and yeah. Bronze, iron. Weathered, okay. A letter. The Bishop Square. Oh, that's what it is. Simple tool of my great-great-grandfather's devising, loosely based on a briar's disc. By all accounts, he was an impressive man, but it would seem his mind began to fail him at the end. Perhaps he spent too long studying his Zaya. He imagined invisible enemies coming to steal away his most prized possessions, so he began hiding them about the castle, noting their locations in a code that only he understood. I need an area for a paper dump. Did it check these off? It did. I see the check mark. Okay. Next. Can't say too much, but it has fallen to me to carry a secret that people would kill for. That people have killed for. KFC recipe. It's a lot of weight to carry around in my head, and it's getting harder to bear around certain family members. It occurred to me that it would be safer in an ecumenical. The receptacle commonly featuring a memento mori that acts as an aid to recollection. A memory cannot reside in both the mind and the ecumenical at the same time and cannot be stored indefinitely. When a memory is left for long periods, it can begin to emit unpleasant vapors. An empty ecumenical, on the other hand, has an ominous presence, pulling at the threads of one's mind. Well, looks like a coffin with the number 4 on it. Memento mori, a reminder of death. Commonly featuring a memento mori. So it's got to be something that has death on it. I mean, it could literally be that. In the middle of that is the symbol blessing. I'm thinking maybe that, but an empty one, on the other hand, has an ominous presence pulling at the threads of one's mind. So it should be making us feel a little weird. Unpleasant sensation at the back of my skull. That seems like that could be it right there. And that could be your memento mori right there, time. which actually does match what's on the book, which is an hourglass. But I don't know what the 4 is for. Wood and gold leaf. Polished and smooth. Well, I think it's this. Pulling on our mind, it seems like it would be this. Yep. Hourglass of motif on the box of Memento Mori. Closer inspection produces an unpleasant sensation. Shadow anchor. A shadow anchor is sometimes used in the practice of shadow casting, the art of projecting one's presence outside of the body. Without an anchor, minds have been known to become lost. Shadow anchor designs can vary greatly. Some prefer pendants, whereas others prefer to clutch a totem in their hand. Some make use of symbology, where others use gemstones. They will always produce a field from the individual branch, however. Alright, let's see. ENCIAL. Sweet. So, king of hashtags, good morning and welcome. Kitty. Next, oh, the mailman. People are getting restless. The followers of Holgar have been marching through the streets with that crazed priest at their head. Not long ago, that sort of behavior wouldn't have been tolerated in Undermere. Now, there are people joining in. Uh-oh. That cult's gaining followers. In answer to your question, yes, it is possible to capture a wandering shroud. To the north of town, if you follow a little stream up through the woods, you'll come out on a hilltop that was clearly of some ancient significance. It's not uncommon to see wandering shrouds there. Be patient, be still, and they will come, your friend Barton. Well, that's probably where we're going to capture a soul then for the vessel. Right here. We could give that a try. Is he referring to the borrow? He must, yeah. After a pleasant walk along the beck, I reach a series of grassy mounds, the Barrows. Whoever's buried in them must have been important in their time. If I'm to collect what I've come for, I need to be prepared. I believe we think it's this. Spirit Vault. The item or container receptacle. Closer inspection reveals a pungent smell. Ethereal encounter. Catch a wandering soul. I sit and wait quietly and patiently, not certain exactly what I'm looking for some time. Nothing happens. And then, long after my mind has drifted towards a warm, firm, and hearty supper, I notice a movement in the corner of my eye. A strange thin mist has formed near one of the Barrows. It seems to produce a sort of dark light, a contradiction that my eyes have trouble perceiving clearly. The ethereal creature, for surely this is a creature of some kind, ambles towards the vault that I've left out for this purpose, and I daren't breathe as it slowly nestles itself within the receptacle. Cool. I got to thinking after I left earlier, transferring this secret to an alchemical only adds an extra step. Yes, it's safer than walking around with it in my head, but I would know where to find it. What I really need is a truth conduit so I can deceive them into thinking I know nothing at all. Oh, okay. Bum, bum, bum. A truth conduit. These items are used by tricksters and swindlers to distort and deceive. They do not warrant the designation of dark article that some want to apply to them, but they can be and have been used maliciously. The gentle sound they produce anchors the mind as the spell is woven, combining symbology with a deeper, more primitive power. What's up, Balmer? This thing, maybe? What did that symbol mean? Deception. That could be it. He's just gonna wave it around. Ooh. Abrasive Mether. This type of mether is used to purge unwanted memories. As with any procedure that can alter the mind, it should be used sparingly and considerately. Methers are typically used in communal ceremonies designed to be easily passed from one person to another. That's a truth conduit. I've never felt more tired or more devoid of life. An apathy has settled in my bones that I do not seem to be able to shift. But while I still have breath in my lungs, I will not succumb without a fight. By the grace of Grey, I will find a way forward. She's tired. I should label that. Oh, I have. Okay. Alright, so I gotta figure out what she might want. No. Fear and paranoia. Oh, it was on the same page. Witherance is the inverse of affordance and sometimes put to more malicious use. Can be crafted from stone, but wood is more commonly used. That could be the that little thing that's a circle. Yeah, this could be a curse. Let's check it out. I'm not seeing anything unusual with her. Let's see. Poison of the mind, vivid nightmares, blue tint to their eyes. Speech becomes impossible. Skin is pale and cold to the touch. Feel as though they are choking. Necrosis of the flesh. By the grace of Grey. What the hell is that? Grace of Grey. Grey's Grace. Warden is appended to dispel melancholy. They share a design of the shadow catcher. So that might be all she needs is a they share a design of a shadow catcher, melancholy, Grey's Grace. Alright, so we have a Grey's Grace. I don't remember what that must have been early game. Oh, there it is. Let me just check. That might be it. Ah. Barton Potter again. I had a tip off about something exciting. Have you come across the so-called nameless gods? Did you also know that the tall stones that you sometimes find in high places were once doorways of some kind? And here's the exciting part. An inscription has appeared on the stone that sits atop Weatherlem. This is where you come in. I'm confident that a pit will open the doorway. The other option is a Babilia to read the inscription. But they say if you read the language of the nameless gods, you become cursed, which I can't say that I like the sound of. Leaning towards the more direct approach, but then again, that could be dangerous too. So the pit will just open up the door, and the Babilia will help us to read, but will give us a curse. Which ain't great either, but it is more likely we are able to cure a curse than to deal with the unknown. But good chance to identify these items. A pit. 3 different elements that make up a pit allegedly represent the earth, the sun, and death or darkness. Energies balanced in a way that the objects do not produce a recognizable field. They can be directed to emit powerful vibrations capable of cracking solid rock. Wow. Something with gemstones? No, elements. The earth, the sun, and death. This thing. Clay is the earth. Clay is the earth, gold is the sun, and bone is death. That's what I'm thinking. And it has the bird on it, which they show here. So I'm thinking that's a pit. And it should not have a recognizable pattern. I'm thinking that. I think that's the pit, but I don't want to give him that. Let's see. Okay, so that's our pit there. And then a Babelia. The meaning of unusual markings on a Babelia is not clear. They represent a Mentic field pattern, but the items themselves do not produce that field. Oh. They could be used to aid with translation of foreign texts, although they require some skill to make full use of. The ability does not transfer to spoken language. Alright, let's create a Mentic field. Mentic field of the mind. Small circle, big O, triangle, small circle. Is that it? No. Medium, large, small. Medium, large, small. And big triangle. Big triangle. Okay. Okay, so these things do not create a field. Now, is there any clue what this could be in the image? Why is there an X drawn in the corner? There's an X drawn in the corner of this book. Do any of the other pages have that? That could be a code for later. Yep. This one has an X drawn in the corner too. Alright, there's something to X's in the corner of the pages. So now we gotta figure that out. That'll be a puzzle for... That's very blueprints, hidden in plain sight. Start at the top. There's a symbol on his axe, but I think that's supposed to be there. Oh. that ring on his hand, that could be his hand in the cabinet. Another one drawn there too. Okay, so there's definitely something to those X's written in the corner. Okay, where was I? I got distracted, but that could help us later. Babilia. What's the Babilio? Oh, the markings of a Babilia is not clear. They resemble a Mentic field. So that's the marker I'm looking for myself. So we want to find something that looks like that. Or has that symbol. And I'd say that's pretty close right there. Not exactly, though. That's similar but different. It is different. So either the object is shaped like that or there's a symbol. That's interesting. Gray's Grace kind of matches that. But it produces a field. And it's probably something unknown as well. That doesn't seem to produce any sort of pattern at all, but I don't think it's that either. Wait. No. You think it's the stone obelisk with the moon? Well, maybe. Maybe I did have it. It's creating a field, though, of some sort. Oh, unless... it's creating a different pattern that differs than that one. I don't know. I mean, we could give it a try. It's an unknown item that seems to have a similar symbol. Although the symbol in the middle there is square. This one's diamond. But it's kind of the only thing that is unknown. Like Gray's Grace is also shaped like that too, but it's already known. I don't think it could be multiple things. We can give it a dice roll. Okay, yep. We were onto that early, but I doubted myself with the shape of it. Design on the item resembles a Mentic field pattern. All right, now we're going to have to deal with a curse, chat. You've cursed somebody. We all have. Curses. Thank you. Hope this works. Here's a token of my appreciation. Something for you to ponder over. Got a bar of gold, sir? Crumbly. Sandstone. End of day. With dreams of earning his fortune long banished from his mind, the man brought the casket to a trusted friend, the curator of a museum in Undermere. Together they looked for answers. Oh, the guy we met earlier. Yeah, don't put that evil on me. That cursed evil. No, you. Well, that's the end of day 13. Now we're on to day 14. 2 weeks we've been working at this place. Damn. Ooh, a sword. Oh, with thorns around it. I'm buried with the Knight of Thorns. Day 14, Wednesday. Oh, it's raining again. Love when it rains in this game. Buried with the Knight of Thorns. Hey, I can go in here now, can't I? We can go in there now, can't we? Because we have a we have that captured the ghost. Let's do that. I breathe deeply from the spirit vault and it clears my mind. I don't care to linger too long down here, but I forge on until I reach the unmistakable Hall of Shields. A stone sarcophagus sits on a raised portion of rock in the center of the cavern. I hold the torch close to better see the inscription on the side of the tomb. It reads, "The sun's light will reveal my gift." Mystified, I cast my eye up to the walls of the cavern and search the shields for some other clue, but nothing stands out. Sun's light. Triangle target with a bent. Fire. Wax. Candle. The sun's light. Maybe this will count? Yeah, let's look at the map real quick. Well, it's fire and wax. That's got to be a candle. But is that the sun? Wonder if it means plants grow in the sun and make flowers and fruit. Ooh. That's a good wow, that's a very good thought. Damn. That is a possibility too. I'm thinking it could be that candle thing, but I don't know of anything else that gives like the sun's light that we have. Well, what would this thing even be called? We'd have to know what it would be. It's made of sandstone. You know, I wonder if I put this in the dark. Thought it might glow. It's worth trying this thing, but I have no idea what this thing could be. If we're going to use it, I should identify it. Paralysis. Witch's finger. Oh, maybe the one with the shields around it. I'm gonna try the candle, but that's probably not it. But it says the sun's light, not candlelight. And I don't know of anything that actually produces the sun's light. Yeah, I don't think that's it either. The sun's light would be like yellow, bright yellow, or orange. Moon equals sunlight, that's true. The sun reflects off the moon, that's true. Do we have an item that changes if we hold it up to a light? There are a couple items that do that, but it's the absence of light. And then they'll change. Maybe the symbol above the sarcophagus in the middle is a clue. Oh, maybe. That flower? My guy, I want to check the map. It's a 4-petaled pointy flower. That's probably not it. I used that thing before, but I don't know what that is. Well, what the hell? Wait, we actually have that flower. Oh, that's 5 petals, though. I don't think that's it. Oh, wait, I have a sun bond. What is a sun bond? Warmth and light of the sun. A brightness that can pierce the darkest. Oh, we did have something. Okay. Let's see. The sun bond banishes the darkness in an instant, half blinding my gloom-adjusted eyes and bringing summer's warmth to the cold cavern. Blinking and squinting, I notice that one of the shields in particular is glowing in the bright light. I reach up and pull the shield down to reveal a small cavity hewn into the rock behind it. Inside is a blood-red urn. Urn. Oh my god, it's an urn. Sure. Okay, that was cool. I totally forgot we had that item. We have so many items. We have so many items. Ooh, that's... I should have left that there. A lot of snaky items now. Green gemstones, red clay. Find it unsettling. The eyes seem to pierce my soul. Goofy Lord, thanks for the 59 months as a member. Thanks, guys, for all your memberships and whatnot. Really helps out the channel. Thank you. Kitty. Next. I've noticed that some people claim to not fear death. They say that dying scares them, but not death itself. Not me. Not the great Thomas Pope. Give me pain. Give me fear. If I can feel, then I know I'm alive. Going back to the nothingness, that's what I fear. I'm going to do my best to live forever, starting today with a loam. A small business loam? You're going to have to go see the bank. Let's see, a loam. Sometimes called a hand of Jupiter or a fire palm, a loam is an item with enticing power. They can reverse the signs of aging, but anyone who's played that game knows it can only last so long before time catches up, and when it does, it often hits harder. Well, Jupiter was silver, right? No. Tin. And it shows a hand, which is probably this thing. Item features a hand in its design, made of tin. The metal associated with Jupiter also features a triangle, the symbol for fire. Oh, did not know that. A Cassander. Eyes of Cassander focus on the power of the mind, enabling those skilled enough to see the path or paths ahead. These items do not produce a Mentic field as one might expect, but rather the more mysterious Selenic. Care should always be taken with any object of prophecy, and these are no different. Many have been seduced or driven mad by the past shown to them, have been led to ruin. Ooh. Looks like a tree with a bunch of pointies on it. Bum, 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 bum. cringe guy? He was cringe? That guy? Okay, let's see. I never figured out like what other like things to use. Smarter people than me will use all these things, I guess. Fellas, I don't want to be rude, but I think the ladies would probably like label all this stuff like that. I think they're more meticulous in labeling things like that. I mean, you know, we all got that junk drawer in the garage. It just labeled stuff, and it's got 14 different measured hammers and wrenches and things in there. But this is like a spice rack, you know? Like labeling in this game is like doing a ooh. Strange, they have horticulture, but what about strange butcher? You making some barbecue meat. I don't know what the next game could be, but they got to do something cool. They better do another one. You still didn't find the answer to the night clue. Oh, you're right. Damn, thank you. I forgot about that puzzle. Thank you. Oh yeah, I could put the Jupiter symbol on. I think I just remember all of these, I guess. I just kind of remember that, or I use chat nav. All right, chat, you're right. We got to go to the thing of Thorns. I'm buried with the Knight of Thorns. Oh yeah, but I didn't know what the hell that was. Maybe the castle? It's probably still at the Catacombs. Strange taxidermist, yeah. You know, this game would be great in that whole... Like, this being 2D is totally fine, but if they were able to make some sort of a 3D experience, I think more people would... It would be more popular that way if they made it like, what was that one game called? Mortician's Assistant or whatever. What is that game called? Something like that. You know what I'm talking about. But yeah, if it were like 3D, 17K graphics, 60-hour open world story. Oh, then game bad. I don't know. Who knows? What is this? There's like a little cavern there. Probably nothing. Okay, the Knight of Swords. Thorns. Strange alchemist. Yes. All right. Yeah, potions next would be great. They would... I don't know. Whatever this dev does next, I'm all for it. Although I think Strange Horticulture was what, 2021 or 2? Is that a knight on the top right here? Yeah. But that also looks like a knight too, like he's wearing the helmet. That looks like a king. He's got a crown on. But then there's shields everywhere, so I don't know. But those shields could represent different counties that he was king of. I don't know. Or lord. Is there any more clues on this thing? I love these cards. They remind me of blueprints. Well, those could be roses, and they could have thorns, but... yeah, mortuary assistant. That's the one, yeah. That's the one. I think we may have played that one. I know we also played Autopsy Simulator, which was weird. That game started out really good, and then it went... It had, like, such a weird ending, and it was not... I was disappointed. Was there a symbol on the sword? Let's check. I don't see one. I'm not seeing like an obvious clue. And that says 1356. Is there a way I can get more info? I'm buried with the Knight of Thorns. Wait a minute. If this is the Knight of Thorns, could that be the wifey? They could be referring not to this, but the one next to it. That could be Bay. And if those are roses, those have thorns, but it doesn't look like it. But it could also be up here. Oh, I can't click on those, okay. Does the card at the bottom indicate what map to use? I think it just indicates the map. In the upper left corner of the game, there's that symbol, which just refers to like exploration and travel. So that compass there is just telling you, hey, you can go to the town, the castle, or the catacombs. And that's the same symbol that's down here too. Like the Explorer. Like you could do it that way and it'll just open it up. So I think that's just kind of an in-game thing. I'm gonna roll them dice. I'm wasting my time here. Well, yeah, with that negative attitude, jeez. Okay, well, I'm going with the word with. Let me try the other one. There it was. Tomb of the Knight's Thorns resides alongside an ossuary filled with the unknown dead from the Battle of Sutherfell. Oh, we heard about that. Oh, there was a mention of this battle in the book. But I think that's... Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I know how you're supposed to know. Okay. Under Shimmer. Armor worn by the Knight of Thorns. Oh, there it is. Yep, Battle of Sutherfell in 1356. So that's really how you're supposed to know. Okay. I was kind of more relying on chat nav, but I didn't even think it was this guy. I thought it was the thing next to it. Whatever. It's an unpleasant place I do not plan to linger in. Happily, I'm able to find the item I came for without any difficulty, and I quickly leave and don't look back until I'm out of the bright of day once more. Sounds close. Sometimes I doubt myself, and I'm like, yeah, but yeah, you know, that kind of works out sometimes too. This game is so exciting. It is. Like every step forward where you get that bling, correct, like it just makes you feel so good. Okay, we got a bunch of triangles here. Earth, Wind, and Fire. Oh my god. What's that one song from Earth, Wind, and Fire? Am I thinking the right song? Hold on, I gotta look this up. Okay, there's the Earth, Wind, and Fire song about the 21st night of... Or 25th night? Something about September, which is very close. Oh my god, it's a sign. Dude, it all came full circle. But what's that other song they have? Did they do that one song? There's a song about a vehicle from a band that sounds like Earth, Wind, and Fire, but I can't remember now. I can't remember the lyrics. It's like, get in my vehicle or something. That ain't it. Anyway, all right, we'll put this over here for now. There. Next. I don't like that Kitty gets scared from the bell. Can I move Kitty? Can I put Kitty up on the shelf over there? There's been an unexpected death in the family. It has hit us all quite hard, but particularly my husband. I'd like to gift him a heart chamber. I haven't found the flower yet. How did you get it? Oh, it's a reference to Strange Horticulture. If you go to your map, Strange Horticulture is here at number 2 from the previous game. So if you visit there, they'll give you a little gift. And then you can just put it on your shelf. Only actual pro players would know that. Get out of my mind and into my car. No. You're thinking of, get out of my dreams and into my... It's a different song from Earth, Wind, and Fire. I think it's Earth, Wind, and Fire. I'm not sure. It's like... It's heavy on the horns and orchestral music. It's like, get in... It's like, my vehicle... I don't even know the lyrics. All this is vehicle. They used to use it in like a Cadillac Escalade commercial or something. But I knew of it beforehand. But it might not be Earth, Wind, and Fire, but I suspect. Heart Chamber. Oh, one more. Got that symbol, the X with the cross through it. There's a vast skull in the Catacombs said to be that of the beast of Holgar. Believers believe that when he slew it, he trapped its soul along with its power in it, known as the Wraith Chamber. Heart chambers are based on this mythical object, but they have morphed over time into a way to keep those dear to us close to heart after death. Holgar wearing his twin axes, Wolf Song, and Fearbringer. They have a song called Motor. Alright, now we have to do live Earth, Wind, and Fire testing. Hold on. No, I don't think so. Well, I don't know. We'll have to have, no, not 21st night. It's about a vehicle, chat, not September. Okay, anyway, where were we? Fear. Nope, it's not Billy Ocean. It's not I literally sang that song and then said it was not that song. It's not that song. It's not Billy Ocean. It has nothing to do with dreams. The song is Vehicle. It has a lot of horns in it. It's not 80s synth. It's not it. No, I can't hum it because all I can... It's like a bunch of horns and then something vehicle. Cruising and back on the road. I don't think that's it. Wait a minute. That guy's wearing... Okay, we got a lot of items for this guy. That cult is going to come looking for us. We've got that tooth. We've got that coffin. I think we've got his hand, too. Ides of March vehicle. I think that's it. That is correct. All right, let me cross-check and all call. Yep, that's got to be it. That's it. Hold on, let's just do a quick reference. Yes, that is correct. That is correct. Congratulations, viewer. You have won plus 0 points. Congratulations. Okay, anyway, get back to it. Okay, so that symbol is blessing. I mean, it says heart chamber. I think that's it. He's wearing it too. I'm gonna close it though, so there we go. All right, man, that'll be $400,000. Thanks. What? Brihik Charm? Powerful item that offers hope in times of worry, protection in times of darkness, and wisdom in times of uncertainty. Oh my god, that's me! It wields the power of the maiden, the mother, and the crone. The Wiccan triple goddess. Oh, that could be that thing over there. Okay, where was that thing? Heart chamber. Next. Edmund Bishop. Did you ever work out what that Bishop Square thingy was? I suddenly remembered this note that I found some time ago. It occurred to me that it might be related. Hi, Booster. I almost threw it away, but it intrigued me, so I held on to it. I haven't a clue what it means. Blessings in spring, rising in autumn. Mars in winter, rising in summer. Ooh, that's going to be some sort of a combo. Okay. So that's the symbol for that. So blessings and Mars. We gotta plug in those symbols somewhere for something. We'll put that over here in our to-do note list. Next. Thaddeus White. Something isn't right at the museum. I'm worried it's all my fault. I'd hope my brother would be back by now. I've had an idea, though. I'm no thaumaturge, but I think I can weaken it using a witherance. Oh dear me, this had better work. Sir, you want a witherance? It's the inverse of a fortinance and sometimes put to more malicious use. It can be crafted from stone, but like fortinance, wood's more commonly used. So fortinance was strength, so we want the opposite of that. Is there a weakness one? It's a triangle with a line through it. Or that upside down. Well, that seems like it right there. A folium. A blade is drawn across the face of a folium 6 times during the ritual of the Hand of Prior. Drear huntsmen and those wanting to prove themselves perform this ritual before seeking out the basilisk, as a fallen blade is the only known way to pierce its thick armor. Witherance. I'll pet the cat before the bell, then he won't jump. My mind is severed. Need nether. So are you cursed? Poison the mind, maybe? Wait, Mether. Abrasive, restful, or solemn. Ah. This might be it. Of the three types of Mether, of the solemn variety is considered the most powerful, permits the drinker to forge pathways of the mind, to recall which has been forgotten or to repair which has been broken. It'll produce a atomic field. Which method does he need, though? Meditative state to bypass the rush and clutter of consciousness. Clarity of thought. I'm suspecting it's the one we haven't really discovered yet. That seems to be the way the game operates. It'll produce a stronger field than the other two types. Okay, well, we know this is a Mether here. Oh. Bishop Square. What's Bishop Square? Okay, now I gotta remember what these other Methers are. What's abrasive? Purge unwanted memories. Procedure that can alter the mind should be used sparingly and considerately. Often used in communal ceremonies to be passed from person to person. We might not have that item yet. Oh, this thing? The square thingy with the 4 holes located right side of the upper left corner. This? This is a puzzle? Oh, wait. Yeah. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, okay. Because it mentions Mars in the summer. Okay, that's related to that. Okay. Blessings in spring, rising in autumn. Okay, we'll do that in a minute. Let's wrap this one up and then we'll do that. Are all 3 of these cups the things that they mentioned? Oh, that one's more stronger. Oh, that must be the cups. This one's definitely stronger. So those are methers. Okay. And that one has like a feather. Let me check the book. Well, no mention of the feather, but it's got to be that. Here you are, sir. Now, sir, this is a custom mixed drink. I like to put in there
whiskey, beer, tequila, more beer, more vodka, more whiskey, and more beer.
Correct. Well, it sounds like a horrible drink mixed together, but if it'll cure you of dumb brain, then that's probably good. Excellent. Wissac cord. Despite the name, these simpler looking items do not produce a Wissac field. They belong to the diurnal branch. They cause a freezing effect in the body, earning them the nickname Medusa stones. Unfortunately, this effect is not permanent. Alright, now, I may be wrong, chat, but that dude looked like a Jedi. I think that was a Jedi. We just saved his life. Alright, let's do the bishop puzzle. Chat says we have all... Wait, we need 4. And I don't know what to do with that. Unless... No. That must be spring, summer, autumn, and winter. Blessings in spring. Rising in autumn? Are we gonna do that? That can't be it. I'm not sure what I'm doing. Okay, so we got that one. We got one on the castle map up here about Mars in winter, rising in summer. But I don't know what the other two are. Are there more? Do you have any Grey Poupon? For the last time, no. I drank it all. Nothing like a good Dijon to nearly kill you. Use the castle map. Oh, okay. Oh, I see what we're doing now. Okay, I gotcha. So we're looking to place it somewhere particularly. Mars in winter. Okay, hold on. What's Mars? Mm-hmm. Oh, is this gonna be like a Ouija board type thing? Wait. Mars in winter, rising in summer. What the hell does that mean? Mars in winter, rising in summer. Blessings in autumn. Chad, are you yanking my pizzle? What the hell's going on? Well, I guess it mentioned spring, autumn, and then Mars. Okay, that's 4. Blessings in spring, rising in autumn. Blessings in spring, rising in autumn. Mars in winter, rising in summer. What? Can I turn this thing? No. Mars symbol on winter. Okay. Well, it glows because I held it over there. Oh, wait, that gives a different symbol. Oh, okay. But that doesn't give anything. That means the room it wants you to select. I don't get it though. Mars in winter, rising in sun. Like, I don't get it. That's slightly off. I don't get it. Mars in winter, rising in summer. Blessings in spring and what the hell is it? Blessings in spring. Oh. Wait, that show's going up here. They want me to go up those stairwell? But then what the hell's this one? They want me to go in the courtyard and the stairs. The symbols on the map lead me to the winding stair of the North Tower. The pendant has been carefully hidden, but knowing where to look means it does not take me long, and I'm soon on my way back to the shop with a new trinket to add to our growing collection. The hell? All right. I guess. I don't think it would have given me... Oh, yeah. Hidden knowledge. Use the bishop square. Okay. It wouldn't have given me that unless I had it on the map. Probably. How's this thing? Bronze and amber, maybe? I should be able to do it again. Mars in winter, rising in summer. Kitchen, maybe? I feel like it's got to be a perfect circle. Kitchens. Smell and sounds of cooking greet me as I enter the castle kitchens. I feel a little foolish as I try to avoid the cook's glares while following the clues left to me by a mad old man. What was I thinking? I'm not going to find anything here, and yet at the exact spot on the map where it leads me there is something. A floorboard that has been cut and replaced. With a little difficulty, I lift it up and feel around in the cavity below before my fingers grasp something hard. Oh boy. Oh boy. Next. Wait, where's the bishop square? Is that gone now? Nope. Could be useful again later. Sorry, kitty. Ah, Dr. Robertson. I've discovered something via the thalamic needle. The woman who tried to swim across the lake was compelled to do so by an invisible force. She was looking for something, and whatever it is, it's right here in Undermere. That's not all. I've decided to experiment with the Ambra. When I was under its spell, I heard whispers. Something was calling me to it and left me feeling terribly afraid. This must be what's keeping my patients in their trance-like state. I've never used a Godwin's siren before, but it occurred to me that I might be able to use it to drown out the whispers. Gaudian Siren. I think I know what that is. Possibly that thing. Well, it's kind of hidden behind the thing there. It takes great effort to tear my eyes away. Yes. Yes, good. Cat must have scratched the lady. Oh, you think so? Gemstone, wood, and gold. Carrick candle. These items produce an invisible light that peels back the years, allowing a glimpse into the past. The effect is often murky and blurred, but it works passively on stationary objects. They're marked by a depiction of a candle upon their surface. Hello, Mr. Swede. EOD. Gaudian Siren. End of day XIV. The curator learned that the Nalian casket is a dark article, a class reserved for most cursed and the most dangerous of objects. He locked it away deep within the museum's archives, along with other such artifacts that are best kept from public eyes, such as the board game from Jumanji. Wow. End of day 14. We're 2 weeks in. Do we not get a day off? No days off? Ooh, an axe. Or a hatchet. I'm under the barn where the axe meets the tree. Is there a logging camp here? There's Heath Wood, but we've been there. That'll be a TBD, Emma. You know what I noticed? That there's this 4-flower skull symbol, and that's the same there, except no skull. Huh. Well, we'll keep in touch, EOD. There's a woodcutter's lane. Boatyard. A rock. Maybe that there? Oh, wait. Greywick Farm. Oh, that would be it because of the barn. The scent of damp hay lingers in the air as crows pick at the muddy ground between weathered stone barns. Farmer lifts his gaze briefly, offering little more than a nod before turning back to his work. I don't think I'll find anything useful here. Okay. So there's also number 30, a farm. The Royston farm, but that's near a quarry. Well, let's try that too. Royston Farm is as warm and welcoming as its owner, John. He greets me with a grin and a handshake, always eager to share a story or two about the land. I ask him to let me know if he ever finds anything unusual and leave him to his business. We're on the right track. There's Royston Farm, Greywick Farm. Any other farms? Hillshire Farms, go meet. Pepperidge Farms? I'm thinking maybe there, but is that a barn? That'd be weird that it would be across from the boatyard and so far from the farm. Oh wait, is that a barn? That could be a little barn up there. I must have taken a wrong turning. This isn't where I was meant to come. Oh, come on. Hit me with the negative waves. Well, at least we're being thorough. Wood Lane and Pine Road? Or it could be... Actually, it could be... Axe meets the tree. Is there like a woodcutter? Oh, you're right. Oh my god. Yeah, well, we're right there. That's where I thought it was originally. God damn it. Alright, I should have just clicked on that. It was the crossroads. I thought it was that, and I was like, why would there be a barn there? To the side of the house sits a dilapidated barn. Why? The stench of manure is overpowering. There's no sign of an owner, so I search carefully, not sure exactly what I'm looking for. Suddenly I spy a flash of blue, a bottle. This is it. Integrity Farms. Lady Casca called that out too. Well done. A blue eye. Is that a member? Wait a minute. Don't tell me somebody here clicked or tapped join and became a member and or activated their Twitch Prime sub on Twitch right now. No way. No way. Maybe it's that good drank. What is in there? Nothing to remark. Gives an off scent like that of a brewing storm. Ooh. Painted porcelain. Porcelain's such a nice material. Next. Ah, Simone. Good morning. Yes, and to you too, Jupiter. I'm getting more concerned about my mother. Hearing about that poor lady who drowned frightened me. But she'll turn up. She always does. I've had another breakthrough. This time I'm certain it's a clue that leads to another hidden part of strange antiquities. Oh, another secret, girl. Give it to me. From the individual, a stone for dark purposes. From the celestial, a stone of the earth. And from the diurnal, a stone of death. I'm wondering if we need to set the thing to that. You'll buy a bottle. You like storms. I know this game is perfect for that. Like, look at that. It's right. Look at that. This is pretty. All right, stone for dark purposes. I'm assuming it's probably this thing. Let's turn on the detector. Stone of the earth and a stone of death. Whew, okay. I mean, that is a stone, gemstone. Stone of the earth and stone of death. It's all got to be made of stone. It chills my blood to hold it. Kind of feels like death. I'll put that in the maybe pile. A black substance, soot perhaps. Oh, it looks like they burn it, maybe. Alright, well, all I think is it's that one thing, but I don't know if we have everything we need. Sometimes these usually come later. I'll put it in the TBD pile for now. Next, sorry, kitty. Oh, the Jedi. Thank you for the mether. I've seen into the yawning deep. I've seen beauty beyond the comprehending mind. The price is steep, but I pay it gladly. My shadow anchor broken. Must replace. You need a shadow anchor, sir. Okay. Shadow anchor. Bum, bum, bum. Sometimes using the practice of shadow casting. Without an anchor, minds have been known to become lost. Designs can vary greatly. Some prefer pendants, whereas others prefer to clutch a totem in their hand. Some make use of symbology, where others use gemstones. They always produce a field from the individual branch, however. So it could be a pendant or a totem, and it can have gemstones or symbology. Okay. They'll always produce a field from the individual branch. Oh, it's already on. Okay. Let's do medium, large, small. I think it's that one. Oh. Medium. Medium, large, small with the diamond. Yep, okay. Yeah, I love streaming for the chat. Always a pleasure to be here. It is a good time. I don't know if that I don't know if I can get a reading on that. Pendant, totem, symbology, or gemstones. This does have symbols on it. And those symbols are earth, air, fire, and water. Although it doesn't necessarily say what symbols that has. Wait, is that... Oh, that's is that making a symbol that matches that? Ooh. That does have a symbol. The gold one with blue gems. This one, I don't know. I mean, it is making the appropriate symbol, I think, right? All right, I'll give it a shot. All right, yeah, it matched the field. The Canite gemstones point to the fact that this item anchors the mind. Oh, right, an anchor between mind and body. Okay. Neferguant. These were once worn by the necromancers of the Five Knolls, who used them in their rituals of resurrection. Their power became bound to them, such that if they were to remove them, even after death, the Neferguant would crumble to dust. Today their power is much diminished, but they can be used to draw out infections. However, they will cause Braxis if held against the bare skin for long periods. Oh, there's the Braxis infection. Okay. Was this a shadow anchor? Shadow anchor. Banish you to the shadow realms. OSHA violation. There'll be some OSHA violations later when we play Deconstruction Simulator, which has been very fun. All the games we've been playing fun. Only mandatory fun here, chat. Only. Wait, pet the kitty, and then ding. Perfect. Oh no, not you again. You have shown yourself to be a useful ally in these worrisome times. Keep an eye on the lake in the coming days. When blackened eyes seek the casket and waters turn to midnight, perform the sacrament and have faith in Holgar. Man, I'm going to call the cops. You need to get out of here. The sacrament is a baptism ceremony in which one's life is pledged to the warrior god Holgar. It is performed by a blood priest within a stone circle. Oh, I know where that is. In spring, a charm of green growth. In summer, a pendant of yellow sun. In autumn, an instrument of the red night. And in winter, a totem of blue fire. Uh-oh. They're going to come knocking for these items. And that stone circle is like over... Oh, wow, there's the pit. Where's that stone circle? There. No, the eye. There's the eye, the pit. Pretty sure I saw it on the map somewhere. Oh, there. The bleak stones. That's what I think it is. Which makes sense because it's near the lake. And the lightning and stuff, so nice. Kitty. Next. Ah, the mailman. I'm afraid this leather was sorted incorrectly and ended up doing a round trip to Kendall and back. Better late than never. That's fine. This is going to be from the IRS. I owe back taxes, interest, and penalties. Spent a long time looking for an object that is believed to have been lost somewhere in the Catacombs. The adventurer and thaumaturge Marwen left a trail to her hidden stash, or so the story goes. I followed it as far as the ossuary of the damned, a chilling bone-filled alcove carved into a natural chamber in the upper levels, but it seems her markings have been worn away by time after that. I'll pass this story on to you and hope that you can succeed where I have failed. Your friend Barton. You remember playing the demo for this? Is definitely fun and interesting. Yeah, and same with the first game too. It's a very good... I don't know, it's perfect like the classic Myst, where you read something, pay attention, save that information for later, and come back to it. It's very good. All right, let's go to the Catacombs. But first, let's pet the kitty. Okay, now we go to the Catacombs. Spent a long time looking for an object that's believed to have been lost somewhere in the catacombs. I followed it as far as the ossuary of the damned. A bone-filled alcove carved into a natural chamber in the upper levels. Maybe that? Or here. That's probably it. But it seems her markings have been worn away by time after that. She left markings? Maybe I can go there to see the markings. I'm able to follow Marwen's trail for a while, but the carved markings are faded and worn by centuries of weathering. By the time I reach the ossuary, I can no longer make them out at all. Fortunately, I've always wanted an excuse to use a Carrick's candle. I think that's it right there. Let's see. These items produce an invisible light that peels back the years, allowing a glimpse into the past. The effort is often murky and blurred, but works passably on stationary objects. Marked by a depiction of a candle upon their surface. Well, wax and fire. I mean, that's got to be a candle. That's got to be it. Yay. Stalagmites retreat under the light of the candle as I hold it aloft and search the shifting rock walls for any signs of Marwen's trail. Suddenly I see it, an M etched into the rock as clear as if it had been carved yesterday. I follow the trail in excited hurry, tripping and stumbling as the candle distorts the height of the floor until I come to its end at a small boulder. Rolling the rock to one side, I reach behind it and reclaim Marwen's lost treasure. Sweet. All these creepy, weird creepiness. Ah, Barton again. Ah, I see. Well, you gotta wear a top hat, a monocle. That's what you... In the 1800s, that's how you talk like when you're really wealthy. Yeah. Would you like your caviar, sir? Well, clearly somebody has a curse from opening that door from before. He tried to use that thing that decoded the door and got cursed. So I assume he's suffering from Tormund's paralysis. Affects the mouth and tongue so that speech becomes impossible. How are we going to cure that? Is there anything about that in the book? Go to T. Yeah, you need a monocle, yeah. So this Bentley is made of pure pearl. We've carved a Bentley, a BMW, and a Maserati all together. It's actually a semi-truck and trailer made of pearl that holds multiple multi-trillion-dollar vehicles. The price of this is a asteroid the size of the sun made of diamonds. Thank you, very good, sir. Thank you. I don't know if that's in the book. Well, no, I'm not a doctor, sir. You're gonna need to go see the doctor. Next. Kid. Let's see if there's anything here for Tormund's Bane. That might... Was that something we were looking at? Was it called Tormund? Tormund's paralysis. Okay, so maybe the Bane has something to do with Can be rolled along the tongue to cure the paralysis or worn about the neck to protect against the curse. Like most items that ward against curses, they emit a diurnic field pattern. Interesting. Interesting. Chat, you're in charge. Ah, a new member. Wow. Down and Dirty Dream, thank you very much for the Raptor Egg membership. All right. Okay, let's find out what this thing is. A Diurnic field. Sure. Oh. Let's see. Medium, big, small diamond. Yep. Okay, and then rolled along the tongue or worn on the neck. It gives me goosebumps. Could be that. I forgot what that symbol is. Paralysis. We got a lot of options here. Well, it's got, okay, it could be a pendant, so we could start checking that. You think it's the one that looks like a baby rattle? This one? Lamb siphon? Lamb siphon, let's see. For the Blackheart curse. Not that one. Maybe this new one? Oh, that does match. And what is that symbol? Kind of two half circles with a line through it. Let's see. Ah, yeah. So the opposite of paralysis, those circles are facing away from each other, and on that the roller thing, oh, rolled across the tongue. It has a roller on it. You could either wear this, or it kind of works like a pizza cutter, but you'd roll that on the tongue. Okay, and the symbol also matches. Well, it's the opposite of paralysis because it's inverted. Beautiful. Moving part that can roll across the tongue, yeah. Thank you. I didn't even know how I managed to get down from Weatherlam. Everything went dark after reading the inscription on the tall stone, but somehow I knew if I made it to Strange Antiquities, I would be okay. Through the darkness, I received a message from the Nameless Ones. They seek an item called the Nailin Casket. If we give it to them, they promise to free those it has infected. I don't think we have a choice. At least we can be certain of one thing. If they have the casket, they will not allow it to be opened. All they desire, all they value is power, and opening the casket would release all of its contained power. Let's see. I need to name that. What was that thing called? Tormund's Bane. Some Vinyl Rabbit, welcome back. Good morning, Raptoria, welcome. Alright, he wants something called an alien casket. Well, actually, we can't give it to him, so it's something in the future, maybe. Do we have documentation on that? Nope. Hello, ma'am. Verona Green is back, Chad. Haha. And the music has changed, interestingly, and so has the text. The time has come to decide, Thaumaturge. The casket wants to be open. The casket will be open. Nothing can stop it now. And yet there is still a part of this mind that will not be quieted. Help me to calm this clamoring rage inside my head. This is your chance to elevate yourself above these scurrying ants that absently crawl through their meaningless lives. A Zephyrim or an abrasive Mether. Ma'am, I'm gonna need you to maybe see a doctor. Oh boy, this is interesting. Resident objects give off a faint odor that will be familiar to any thaumaturge. Scent of a storm, ozone, and power. Scent of magic. When the vapors are inhaled deeply, they unlock deep wells of anger and channel them into a powerful maelstrom. This is the power of the west wind. I ain't giving her that. And that might be that drank up there. Smells like a brewing storm. That could be it right there. I'm going to mark it as that. What do they call it? Zephyrim? I think I spelled it differently, but I don't care. I got it. Abrasive Mether. That was that other drink. Used to purge unwanted memories. As with any procedure that can alter the mind, it should be used sparingly and considerately. Typically used in communal ceremonies designed to be easily passed from one person to another. Oh, like a cup. Okay, well we've used that one. We've used this one, so it must only be that one. Oh, I didn't even label these actually after using them. That's okay, I remember which one's which. Here you go, ma'am. Here's some beer, whiskey, tequila, more beer. Gris. For the ritual of the broken path, a gris is heated slowly over flame. To have full effect, it must be held in an ungloved hand until the ritual is complete. No matter how hot it gets, the ritual should not be performed by those who have not studied Wizard art. It's common to suffer burns. When done correctly, it should not be painful. This is it right there. The thing with the soot at the bottom. A chalky black residue coats my fingertips. That's got to be the gris. I think that's it. End of day 15. But the problem with storing powerful dark artifacts is that slowly, inevitably, the darkness seeps out. That is a tree? A ball of yarn. That's interesting. Day 16, Friday. Seems to look like a coastline of some sort. But also... Is it a road? A lot of these roads look pretty damn straight. Give the yarn to the kitty? Actually, that's an interesting thought. Well, it's a good thought, but no. Try the Catacombs. Oh, that's a 10-day ban right there. Oh wait, it's a path down in the Catacombs, maybe. Oh, here. Inhaling deeply from the spirit vault to stave off the madness of the depths, I make my way carefully down the crumbling passageways past the decaying crypts. Placed carelessly on top of the tomb is a collection of clay pots. Some lie in pieces, but most are whole. At first, the collection seems unremarkable, but one in particular stands out, and I take it back up to the surface to take a closer look. A clay pot. Oh, that's a symbol for like earth or whatever. Cool and smooth, like me. Marion Lancaster. Someone very dear to me has fallen ill. I would like a nephroquant. Do not be concerned, dear. I have used one before and I know what I'm doing. Mm-hmm. Sure, ma'am. Sure. These were once worn by the necromancers of the Five Knolls who used them in their rituals of resurrection. Their power came bound to such that if they were to remove them even after death, the nephroquant would crumble to dust. Today their power is much diminished, but they can be used to draw out infections. However, they will cause braxis if held against the skin for long periods. Elva stone. There's an Elva stone there. Moon symbol. Could be made of silver. Tin. Yeah, could be a pendant. That's gold. I'm not sure. Why is this music different? I don't remember this part of the song. Am I imagining that? There's like a humming in the background. You think it's the hand with the ring? I don't know. Because that has to do with what's his name. That dude's wearing it. There is... The music changed. What the hell? Why? It's because we're close to the end of the game. Who are they trying to resurrect and why? I don't know if that's it. Well, it was. Item here is the ring, wearable item, yes. Attached to the hand by, yeah, Baraxis, yeah. Symbol of rebirth or resurrection. Bro, they're trying to bring that dude back. That lady works for the frickin'... She works for that crazy cult trying to bring that dude back. They're trying to bring back the guy with the 2 axes. Dread Viviant. It's the only way to handle some more dangerous artifacts. It could be a siphon to power away from... It can siphon power away from oneself for a time. The power rising up off of Dread Viviant is subtle but noticeably invigorating. These objects represent the balance of life and death, good and evil, hope and despair. Damn, I thought that thing was like the witches something from the beginning. I don't know, whatever the hell that thing is, I don't care. Going back in the no cupboard. That music was very important. Please do pay us a visit. We have some items that we're confident will be of interest to you. Who are you? Franklin Underhill. Oh, a business card. The Twinings, artisans of wood, iron, and clay. 2nd Market Avenue, Undermere. The man who dropped off his card introduces himself as the owner of the Twinings, an unusual sprawling series of grotto-like rooms filled with handcrafted carpentry, ironmongery, and pottery. He leads me past wooden chairs and strange iron contraptions to a room unlike the others. This one is filled with small trinkets, ornaments, and jars of various sizes containing ominous-looking liquids and organic materials. I know it might not look like much, but there are some items of value among the junk here, says the man. Take your time and let me know if you find anything interesting. 2 hours later, I've indeed unearthed something very interesting that I'm keen to take back to the shop for further investigation. Well, that's lovely. It causes me to reflect on my own mortality. Great. I'm leaving the Twinings with my hull when a man shouts at me from across the street. As I look around annoyed, I notice to my horror that the man's eyes are black as coal. He rushes towards me and I stumble backwards, fumbling with the strap of my satchel as I try to grab an item to stop him. A Wissac cord. Despite the name, these simple-looking items do not produce a Wistic field. They belong to the diurnal branch. They cause a freezing effect in the body, earning them the nickname Medusa Stones. Fortunately, this is not permanent. This one says paralysis, I think. I think that's it. Item features many symbols of paralysis. Yep. To my relief, the man goes rigid almost immediately and topples forward into the cobblestones. I turn and run, wanting to put as much distance as possible between myself and that creature. When I finally come to my senses, I realize I should alert Dr. Robertson, but by the time I return to the twinings, the man is nowhere to be seen. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, let's see. Okay, next. Edmund Bishop. Something bad is about to happen. Yeah, no kidding. The ravens know it. My grandfather once taught me how to use a Cassander to see the paths ahead, but I saw what it did to him and vowed never to touch one again after he died. But the gnawing worry of what's coming for me has become too much. What's coming has become too much for me. A Cassander. It looked like a tree with a bunch of thorns on it. Yeah. Eyes of Cassander focus the power of the mind, enabling those skilled enough to see the path or paths ahead. They do not produce a Mentic field, but a Selenic one. Care should always be taken with any object of prophecy, and these are no different. Many have seduced or driven mad by the path shown to them have led to ruin. Oh, great. Okay, let's see. Well, there's only one item we've had forever that has this going on, although it's got a witch symbol on it. It could be this. That's a witch's symbol and a knight symbol. Let's cross-check that. A Selenic field. Of the moon, which would make sense because it's written on the tree. So a small circle, big circle, medium circle, triangle. You'd think that would be of the mind. Which it is? Oh, okay. So you would think it would produce that because it's of the mind, but it should be that one. But this has a witch symbol on it. Interesting. This makes sense because it has the tree going on. And seems to be selenic, but I don't know. Oh, that seems like it makes sense, but the witch's symbol is throwing me off. Do we have all items? That one's basically solved. That's reference material, so I'll just keep that there. That's telling us what's about to happen. We could try to solve this now. We got a bunch more items. Try the stone that makes you think about mortality. Yeah, it could be. Alright, we could try. Well, it's a stone, though. This is made of bronze, I think. Wood. It's all made of wood. It's got to be a stone, though. This does refer to it saying, a stone for dark purposes, a stone of the earth, and a stone of death. They must all be stone items. I'm guessing it's going to be this one. Stone of the earth. And a stone of death. Could also be a reference to gemstones, too. Stone of the earth has got to be like a green gemstone, which could be that big one over there. Green, a stone of the earth and nature. So it could literally be this, maybe. Or that. I'll try that for now. Stone of death. Oh, here comes that music again. It has a blood gemstone though, right? Yeah. Which hints at dark purposes for the first one. Stone for dark purposes, yeah. Clay pot with the earth symbols. Oh, you could be right. This. Is that earth? Arrow pointing down with a line through it. Could be, but I'm not seeing enough death here to confirm. Maybe we could try it. First one is right next to the Gaudian Siren. You think so? Oh, wait. Yeah. This has a different... A black gemstone, but it's got like white flecks in it. You're right. We did... That is a new thing. That is true. Let's see. Oh, I want the gems. Stone of Fire and Fury. Oh, wait. Stone of Night and Darkness. There is some who fear it and some who are seduced by it. I think the middle one might not be correct, but I'm not even sure what the last one could be. Are we even able to solve this? Do we have the pieces for this? I think we're so close to the end, chat, that we should power through and complete the game today, too, because we're very close. I think we're going to power through. So we'll play Deconstruction Sim as soon as this is done. The mask with the black stone. Mask with the black stone. Oh, this. Oh, that's green. I think the first one's right, but I don't know about 2 and 3. A stone of the earth. Kind of makes sense because of that one guy. But then a stone of death could be... Wait. A stone of death and decay. It's got to be a dark blue-green. It grows on iron coffins and waterlogged corpses. Yeah. Does that one have that gem? Mm-hmm. Oh my god, yes. Nice. Yes. Oh. Okay. Even more. Dark green gemstones and bronze. Dude, we've gotten so many items in this game. We don't even know what the hell. Are we gonna get to the end of this game and some of these items aren't gonna be used? That might be the case. Like, there might be some RNG as to who comes into the store. Wait, is that the Cassander? Bronze and dark green gemstones. Okay, I'm gonna try the witches thing because I'm not sure. I don't like this. Seems like it because of the tree, but it just seems like a red herring. I'm just gonna try it. No, okay. That's fine. That's fine. I just wanted to confirm what I thought was wrong anyway. It's like 90% there, and then the witch's symbols is like, no, not quite. Okay, that's something else for later. So now we need full focus on the Cassander. What could it be? The eyes of Cassander focus the power of the mind, enabling those skilled enough to see the path or paths ahead. Items do not produce a Mentic field, but actually a Selenic one. Care should be taken with any object of prophecy, and these are no different. Many have been seduced or driven mad by the paths shown to them, or lead to ruin. Driven mad or seduced. That could be something to do with the black thing. 4-pointed item with green in the middle. Oh yeah. This thing maybe. That's probable. The eyes, you mean this? Dark gemstone with some red flecks in it. Oh, that could be, that's death too, isn't it? And the green gems. Oh yeah, this must be for necromancy, because this is about death, and this is about, like, dark purposes. And dark green gemstone, is that's not the same as the, let me check. Dark green is a fourth eye, a stone of sight. That's got to be it, right? Stone of sight, multiple paths. Although these symbols, I'm not sure what these are. These are like, I think this was like phosphorus and fire or something. But why are those important? Okay, so it's the double cross circle and triangle double cross down. Heat. And cold. This one's got, it seems correct. No, wow. Wow, no way. Sight and multiple arrows? Wow, okay. That's crazy. But then again, we had to give it a test for Selenic. I was convinced. Well, I'm out of ideas. The eyes, so maybe more than one stone. Wait, the eyes, what do we... This is a dark blue-green gemstone. Which one are we thinking? No, that was a good guess. I mean, the arrows, like multiple arrows pointing in many directions that match, like, the book, and then also... Well, I guess the real clue to that was the hot and cold thing, maybe. Oh, the compass? That's for something else. It's something to do with something called resonance. We've only used it once. We might have to go play dice in a second. And I'm not talking Farkle. Alright, what else do we think it is? What else could it be? Like this thing? 2 dark green gemstones. And a Selenic. Produces a Selenic field. It could be this. And dark green is for sight. I mean, those are our only clues. Does that match what I picked? Triangle, yeah. Okay, it could be that. What's behind the sliding door to hide the creepy stuff with? Creepy stuff. I'm gonna close that. Yeah, maybe the pendant we just found. It could be that. Those are regular green. Okay, we're gonna go with this because the green for sight, and then it matches the pattern. I hope this is not wrong. Oh, thank God, a Cassander. Stones of sight or eyes. Very vague, but okay. They were reaching on that one. Weaving edge. Weaving edge is used to enter the Red Knight, a bloodthirsty state of mind. Tradition dictates that the handle should be made of a wood of a great oak. Gilbert Ames. There always seems to be something going on in Undermere. The sooner I can get this sorted out and be on my way, the better. My uncle gave me a ring, and I have nothing but bad fortune I've had nothing but bad fortune ever since. Starting to think it might be cursed. Is there any way to uncurse it? Bad fortune is a curse. I don't see anything about that. There's only a couple pages here. Sensation of burning, breathing, necrosis of the flesh. I mean, we have this, the purifier. Strong odor, when I shake it, it rattles. Let me double check on that. Rings or amulets submerged in liquid, cleansed of simple imbued curses or hexes. I mean, you know. Okay. I've been researching ancient customs, particularly those relating to thaumaturgy, and I'm fascinated by the use of objects in ritual ceremonies. If you were able to get your hands on a gris, I would be very interested in studying it further. Lumina, also called a moon pool or heart of tranquility, harnesses the power of the elements to create an aura of unease. They can be used to keep people away from places they are not welcome. There's a superstition among thaumaturges that says that a lumina should not be used when the moon is full. It is not known where the idea came from. There's been a basilisk sighting in the hills across the river from Backbarrow. Oh damn, like a giant snake? Wouldn't say I'm a brave man, but I have a duty to protect my livestock and my village. Better me than a younger man with his life ahead of him. I've come to prepare my sword. Oh boy. Folium. A blade is drawn across the face of folium 6 times during the ritual of the Hand of Prior. It's got to be that stone hand we have. Drawer, huntsmen, and those wanting to prove themselves to perform this ritual before seeking out a basilisk known as the Folium Blade is the only known way to pierce its thick armor. It's got to be this thing. They've escaped. At first, my patience grew agitated when I used the Gaudian siren, but then I had a breakthrough. Vivian Cartwright woke up. She seemed lucid, calm even. I made a stupid mistake and loosened her restraints. I don't know what happened, whether the siren stopped working or if perhaps it had never worked and she tricked me. But almost immediately she changed back and turned violent. Before I knew it, she had managed to free the others. We tried to stop them, but they fought their way out of the hospital. I have no idea where they've gone. Okay. I feel like we have a lot more left to this game than I was thinking. EOD. End of day 16. Almost the casket began to absorb the crepuscular power that had been leached into the stone and the earth of its lightness tomb. I mean, again, I think we're on the last day, but I don't know how far this goes. Oh, interesting. Day 17, Saturday. What? Three, 6, 9. The Borrows, Heathwood, Stockside Rock. The compass? Well, I think we're looking for a moon symbol like that then. I think there's one in the Catacombs. I know I saw it on a... There's that there. The air is stifling in the darkness, and the claustrophobia of the tunnels is almost overwhelms me, but I press on. I reminded myself that there are a few who ventured down here, which means the chances of an interesting find are higher. It doesn't take long for me to my search to bear fruit. That does not look like a bear nor fruit. It is a dagger of death. Okay, with all the items remaining in this game, there has got to be a lot more of this game remaining. I mean, there is a multitude of items. I assume this would be the end at the last day, but I guess maybe that's not the case. I could swear, though, but it is what it is. All right, we'll come back tomorrow for more, because I don't know. I have no idea how much more there is. All right, guys, that's going to be all for Strange Antiquities for this morning. I thought maybe we were right around the corner to the end, but I'm doubting it. We'll see. Anyway, I'll be back tomorrow morning for more of this one, but join me now for Deconstruction Simulator in just a bit. I'll see y'all in just a moment for more of Strange Antiquity. Well, tomorrow, Strange Antiquities and Deconstruction Sim going on right now. See you in a minute. Let's go.